Alright, here we have a probably a little bit bigger than 18th scale, maybe 16th scale if you actually look at, I don't know, it may be closer to 18th, but anyway, 16th scale Dodge Challenger. Now this is a however you want to say, actually it would be a RC model. This was sent to me by a customer out of Louisiana. Miss Scott, thank you very much for the order. Looking at this, I think this came as Toys R Us, Fast Lane RC. I think Toys R Us is who sells these. When I received it, it was green bottom with a black top. The customer, Miss Scott, wanted me to paint it to match her car, or their car, with the proper striping and everything. So that's what I've done here. This plastic, it's a plastic model. I find that kind of difficult to paint. Most of you guys know I'm not a big fan of painting anyway. But anyway, painted this black, gloss black, for her, and then added the dark gray striping to it, vinyl striping. Then I cut myself my little brother's scan and cut decal. Well, actually it's a plotter. Anyway, pretty cool little machine for those of you that do any kind of crafts or anything. Pretty cool little outfit. Brother, I can't remember the exact model number, but if you look at Brother Scan and Cut, it'll bring those different models up. I got one of the more basic ones because I don't use it for a whole lot other than cutting straight lines and whatnot for vinyl striping. So, but anyway, they're pretty cool. Back to the model. The lighting, evidently, on their real car that they participate in a lot of car shows, or as people up here call them rod runs, and the cars just sit, so they always wonder why they call it a rod run. But the lighting on this, I believe, matches the lighting on their real car. So we'll go over it real quick. I've also added a remote module inside the car, so the lights can be operated, or the headlights anyway, can be operated with a remote. So we'll go ahead and turn those on. You can see you have headlights coming on. The tail lights, the way this car is set up, after talking with the customer, we decided that the tail lights might be, I don't know, I just didn't think they would look right because it's just plastic. There's no lens or anything there. Putting lights behind that, the light wasn't going to show through. I didn't want to just drill holes and have LEDs sticking out of that. I didn't think it would look very good. So after discussion, it was decided not to do tail lights at all. Headlights, on the other hand, yes, we did. Now, Miss Scott, I will send the instructions with this. They're not too hard to figure out, but anyway, pretty basic. Off and on with the red button. You can adjust the brightness, as you can see here, or you can actually have some preset modes, like a 50% brightness, 25% brightness. I don't know. I'm always for full tilt, full throttle, and full brightness is the way I see it. Also, there's some modes on here. With this the first time here, you can see it's just a quick strobe, not a full brightness. And then you can also, with the speed buttons here, you can speed the flashes, slow it down too much, but you can speed the flashes up or slow them down. Put the mode button again. There's 5 or 6 different modes on here. That's not actually flashing, it's just kind of fading in and out. Again, you can slow that way down. Alright. Another mode here, fades all the way in and out. Again, it can be slowed down or sped up. All the modes, I won't even keep saying that. Another fading pattern. Just a steady strobe. I don't think that's going to show up on my camera very well. Again, you can slow it down to where it's more of a flash, or speed it up where it's a super fast strobe. Might make you have a seizure. Hit it again. Goes back to just a slow blink, which again can be adjusted. And then there is like a 5 strobe, stop, 3 strobe, stop, and then goes back to the 5 strobe again. So pretty cool strobe pattern on that. Let's go ahead and turn those off again by using the red button. Beep. Underneath the car are the switch here. That was for the normal on-off for the remote control features. And then here I've added a push button. Now you wanted the color changing LEDs that I showed you in the video that I sent you. So when we turn this on, that's going to get your color change LEDs. Now they'll stay synced up for a little bit, and then you'll see they'll go to their different colors, start flashing faster, They'll have a slow flash, like a fade in and out color, and then also a fast flash. Now, of course, when that's on, you can hit your red button on your remote and it'll turn your headlights off and on. Now, these, I couldn't hook these color LEDs up to the remote because the way they change color, when you went to one of the patterns on here, it wouldn't supply enough voltage for the LEDs to light the way this was set up. So I had to wire those in separate, which is kind of cool, so you can actually turn your headlights completely off or have them on as a steady mode, and then also there's your steady, and then also have your color changing LEDs going as well. And of course you can run, I think I already did this, but you can actually run those by themselves. Now you can't select the colors. Again, I showed you the video, so you can't actually select. These aren't that type of RGB LED is what they call that, where you can actually select your colors and pause it in that color. They just automatically change color. But again, you saw the video, so you kind of know what we're talking about. So there you go. Appreciate it. I'll turn these headlights back on. Let's go to a strobe pattern. Appreciate the order. I'll get this mailed out, and you'll have it in time for your car show. Again, I appreciate the order, and thank you very much, Ms. Scott.